Did you catch the, I'm going to switch gears. Did you catch the press conference yesterday for UFC
Yes,
205?
I did.
Conor owned that stage, and Jeremy Stevens tried to get a piece of that action, but Conor shut him down fast. What'd you think of that?
I don't know, man. I can't fault Jeremy Stevens, dude. I'm trying to fight Conor, man. I'm a 25er. I'm trying to fight him. I need money, dog.
It's no secret. It's no secret. I mean, Conor came out and said, it's red panty night when you pull my name out of the hat. And the reason that's such a powerful line, Lewis, is he's telling the truth. It is. That's the guy's name who you want to show up on the contract.
Yeah, of course. You're guaranteed, what, $2 to $3 million at this point? Like, that's like almost unheard of money in this sport. It's great. And yeah, man, I'll fight Conor. Where you at? I'm the real money fight, Conor. I'm the real money fight. Do Irish firm and everything, whatever, dude.
I love it, man. Hey, if they put that in Hawaii, you'll have your share of fans. If you've got people coming all the way out here to Portland to support you to fight, everybody's been wanting the UFC to go to Hawaii for a long time. And now with yourself, with Max, of course, with the young lady, the Hawaiian fighter who I know extremely well, Curran. Sorry about that, Mr. But they want Hawaii. You got BJ Penn, who I left off the list. I mean, you guys could really do some numbers in Hawaii. What's taking so long?
I'm not really sure, man. I have no idea. We need to get that event going. Hopefully we could maybe get 2 belts out there, because you know how Hawaii has just like, it has such a rich fighting history. Like, I wouldn't want to go out there for the first fight and do like a little fight night card. I would want to do something huge, you know, like maybe 1-2 belts go down, you know, big names come out, like, and everyone fight, and maybe, you know, some of the old legends return and whatever. But I would love for it to be like a humongous deal, you know.
Now, speaking of Max Holloway, a fellow Hawaiian fighter, have you ever trained with him? You been in the room with Max?
Yeah, I've worked with him a lot, dude. The kid is amazing.
He's a tough son of a bitch right there.
I think he's the best 45er in the world right now. I really believe that. Like, you ask him to break down like a striking exchange or whatever, and he's taking so many variables into account. It's crazy. He's like a computer, man. Like, he blew my mind the first time he like broke down one of our exchanges. I was like, how are you? What? Like, it was crazy. Yeah.
Now, do you train out of Hawaii, or you're just from Hawaii?
I train out of Hawaii. I train out of Hawaii Elite MMA.
Okay. And who are your teammates and coach? Who do you got out there with you?
We have Russell Doan, we have Loan Tainanes, we have Martin Day, we have and my head coach is Charles Kipili'i. We recently brought on a wrestling coach, Rob Hessia, and he's been working with us a lot. I know he does other things on his own too, but he's just been helping us out here and there. We have like a bunch of guys up and coming that we're just starting to try to groom and stuff. We have this other kid, Chaz Dunhauer. He's a stud too, man. That little kid. He hasn't made his pro debut yet, but when he does, he's going to come out and smash.
He's an up-and-comer.
Yeah, he's going to come out and smash people.
So let's go back to the press conference. The big news came out. Conor versus Eddie Alvarez. How do you see that fight?
Probably Conor. He's actually bigger than Alvarez. Like, I'm going to take Conor just because I think he's huge for 45. He's pretty big for 55 too. He's actually bigger than Alvarez. So, and his entire game is when he has the range, when he's able to hit you from farther away than you can hit him. He seems pretty dominant.
He's good. Yeah, I mean, it's all the speculation and rumors of, is this guy just talk or is he the real deal? He is the real deal. Conor McGregor knows how to fight.
Yeah, definitely. He's a bad guy. So
when you look at him versus Eddie, though, it's very interesting because Eddie is lightning fast. Eddie doesn't get tired. Eddie's got a ton of experience. I mean, Eddie's the world champion. There's no way around that. Conor, also the world champion. There's no way around that. What Eddie keeps talking about, though, is that if push comes to shove, he could take Conor down and beat him up, and there's nothing Conor could do about it. Eddie keeps saying that. The only problem with that, tell me where I'm wrong, the only problem with that, though, is Eddie, and he is a great wrestler. He's got a whole toolbox of wrestling. Lewis, I've never seen him use it. I've been with Eddie Alvarez from back in the day. You were probably in high school. There used to be an organization called Bodog. It was great.
Oh, I remember that.
Eddie and I had so much fun. We traveled all over. I mean, we were doing shows in Russia. We were doing shows in Costa Rica. We were doing shows in Canada. I got to know Eddie really well, though. He was always bragging about his wrestling. I know his wrestling coaches. They all brag about his wrestling. Lewis, I've never seen him use wrestling in a fight. I mean, he just used his hands to beat RDA in a big upset and to grab the title. So does Eddie reach into the well, if you will, and bring out the wrestling against Conor? Because it's what he says he's going to do.
Well, I mean, I don't know. He might be just trying to throw Conor off because, you know, you fake the shot and then Conor's really expecting it. Now he's going to throw the overhand. It could be all mind games. He might actually do it, but I'd expect him to go for that later as opposed to earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like that I feel like wrestling for Eddie would be more of a late round key, not really like something early, because when it's early and Conor's fresh and stuff, he'll be able to gauge the distance well. But if it goes into the later rounds, I definitely see him pulling out some wrestling tricks.